So we did a little burger challenge, we like to call it. So we compared the Wayfinder burger at Wailulu,
Yep.
and we compared it to the Steakhouse 71, the Stack burger.
Okay.
And it was very tough. Like, this is a very tough 1 and 2, but I think I'm a big like traditional burger kind of guy, so that.
Oh, I'm such a tease. Hey, Margita and I were just talking this week about a burger challenge in our upcoming trip to Disney World too, Matt. Hey, Disney Geeks, Curtis Stone here, host of the Geekin' on Walt Disney World podcast. This week, I'm joined by someone brand new to the show, Matt Robinson, the son of one of our favorite Disney geeks, my good friend Dan Robinson. Matt shares the story of an unforgettable father and son's trip with Dan and his brother Ben that celebrated Ben's birthday, introduced them to a ton of Disney firsts, and proved that even after nearly 10 trips to Disney World, there's always something new to discover. Are you ready to discover some new stuff down in Disney World or Universal Studios? If you're thinking about planning your next Disney vacation and maybe some epic universe, my wife Margita and her good friend Auntie Judy are the traveling tier as your trusted Disney planners. Whether you're booking Walt Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line, Universal, or beyond, help you plan a smart, stress-free vacation from start to finish. Are you already booked? No problem. You can transfer your reservation to us and still receive expert planning, strategy, and support. It's one of the very best ways to support the podcast, and we truly appreciate everyone who does. Get started by emailing them, travelingtiaras@gmail.com. Don't worry about remembering it. I know I always do when I hear these phone numbers or emails. I give you show notes every week. It's right on that app that you listen to the show. Find them. You'll find their email, and they'd love talking to you about your next travels. This episode is packed with a birthday guy's trip filled with Disney firsts, how guest services help rescue a vacation after a canceled flight, reviews of the new Muppets coaster, Soarin' Over America, Buzz Lightyear, and more, split stays at Old Key West and the new Polynesian Island Tower, a Disney lounge crawl featuring Steakhouse 71, Geo 82, Nomad Lounge, Wailulu, Enchanted Rose, Beacon Barrel, and more, and we rank them with Matt. Some fantastic dining reviews, including Le Cellier, Olivia's, Crystal Palace, and San Angel Inn. Plenty of Disney tips, food debates, and Disney geek fun. This episode isn't really about restaurants, lightning lanes, or even the newest attractions. It's about a dad making special moments with his two sons, celebrating a birthday together, rolling with unexpected travel challenges, and discovering that some of the very best Disney memories come from simply spending time with the people you love. Well, I'm excited to have someone new on the podcast again, and it's pretty unique too. He's a son of one of my favorite geeks, one of my pals, Dan Robinson. So please give a warm Geekin' family welcome to Matt Robinson. Hey, Matt.
Hey, geeks. Hey, Kurt. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm so glad your dad suggested you come on and do the trip report that you guys shared with your brother Ben.
Yeah, it was quite a surprise when he brought that up to me, and I'm flying solo today, so I'm excited.
You're not nervous, are you?
A little bit, but I think I'm ready.
Good. I watch a lot of competition kind of shows, like with Simon Cowell, and they say, nerves mean you care.
Well, I do care. This is awesome.
I like that. I know your dad told me you're a listener of this podcast.
Yeah, I listen very frequently every week.
Love it. I just kind of learned that fairly recently. You know, your dad and I have been to the parks together, stayed in shared rooms, and he goes to geek meets. And I mean, the big thank you in person for that scavenger hunt you and your dad put together and organized. And you were the the pilot back at the home base.
Yeah, I was command central. I was running things behind the scenes. So if you participated in that, I hope you had fun.
They really do. It's, that's like the third or fourth one we've done, scavenger hunts. And I was really blown away the enthusiasm that everyone had for them the first time we did it. So it was not any surprise to me that would be a big hit. And add a little technology with an app that your dad.
Yeah, I was going to say, this was the first time you guys had used technology with it, right?
Yeah. And it went, I think it went pretty smoothly. I mean, again, thanks to you, because we were there. We were like a backup, I think. You were handling everything. If I remember.
Yeah, I was accepting a lot of like the pictures, and I would have to judge the pictures. A lot of them were pretty straightforward, but there are some where I had to judge, were you in the right spot? Did you take the picture of the right thing? So I had to hit accept or decline and give you your points that you earned. So that was cool to see all those and videos too.
Yeah.
You get to see some of the videos.
That's great. And yeah, I think the geeks were saying you were watching what was going on. You were very exact. Yeah. You were a good judge. I loved it. Yeah. So thanks for that. And so how did this trip come together? Because I know your dad is a great Disney World planner. So what was it like playing? Did you say it was a surprise?
We brought it up, or I was seeing all these new things that were going to get added, new rides and attractions and all that. And I really wanted to go. We hadn't been in a little bit. And my dad just kind of brought it up one day. He was like, "Hey, you want to go to Disney and see all these new things?" And I was like, "Absolutely." And the days that worked out for us was around my brother's birthday, Ben. His name's Ben. And we're like, well, let's call him. Let's see if he wants to join us. So called Ben, and he said absolutely. So we kind of made it a birthday trip for Ben because his birthday was coming up, and that's kind of how it started. And then we started planning our fast passes and lightning lanes and where we're going to stay, where we're going to eat, all that.
Yeah. Now remind me, Matt. So your brother Ben, is he older?
He's the older one. Yeah.
He's the single of.
Yes.
He's not one of the triplets.
I am one of the triplets. He is not.
And you have two sisters, right?
Mm-hmm. They did not go on the trip with us, and neither did my mom. So it was a guy's trip.
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah, it was a guy's trip. Me, my dad, Dan, and my brother Ben.
Awesome. So what did you have planned for must-dos and special events?
I really wanted to see a lot of the new things. There was a lot of new overlays, like Soarin' had a new Soarin' Over America overlay. The Muppets ride had just came out a couple weeks before we went. And Buzz Lightyear got a renovation. Big Thunder got a renovation. So it's a lot of these new rides that I wanted to go see.
Nice. And yeah, we're going to talk about those and your opinions and any special events, because your dad's good at that too. Or you guys have done, what is it? More than a scavenger hunt. It was like around the world race, the great race.
Oh yeah. We did something similar to a scavenger hunt. It was in Magic Kingdom. We had to go around and kind of like you guys had take pictures of certain parts of Magic Kingdom and double check them with my dad, who was the judge at the time. Yeah, we did one of those.
But this trip, any big special events?
Not like a big special event. We just had Ben's birthday was one of our days, so we did a lot of fun things that he really enjoyed, and we all really enjoyed, to be honest. But it's mostly a big birthday celebration for him.
Yeah, I saw some good dinners here too, and we're gonna get into those and lounges. A lot of great stops because you guys are experts. I can tell for sure. I know for a fact.
Yep.
By hanging out with your dad, you had no choice.
Yeah, we got a lot of them from this podcast, believe it or not. So
thank you very much. Yeah. Yes, we've been covering some of these things, but there are some on your list here we haven't talked about yet. So I'm excited. Okay. All right. Now let's start from the beginning. You thought this trip might be over before it even started.
Yes, exactly. So originally our plan was we had a flight on Friday morning, and we were going to fly down in the morning, get into our resort, and kind of head off to Magic Kingdom. But before we even started, our flight got moved from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Wow.
So we were just kind of stuck in DC didn't really have anywhere to go, and we actually decided to go to level 99, which
Mhm.
is in Tyson's Corner. It's in DC, and because heard that there was one being made in Disney Springs, so we wanted to check it out while we had the chance. So we went there first as like a pre-Disney fun trip, and it was really enjoyable. It had a lot of like puzzles, like these physical challenges, some mental challenges. That was really cool to go there and experience that. And I'm sure, I don't know if it's open right now, but maybe by the time this podcast comes out, it will be. Yeah, it's cool to see all what's going down in Disney Springs. I think all of the level 99s around the nation are the same, so
Hmm.
should have the same stuff.
I mean, Disney World might be
Maybe,
able,
yeah.
maybe,
Yeah,
but you never know. You never know. I mean, Rainforest Cafe is the same everywhere, so we'll see. But
exactly.
this is very
Yeah,
unique. Sounds like in an
yeah,
experience. You're right. I just heard about this last night in a podcast I recorded, and I didn't know about it. So this is very exciting because it's in a space that's been dormant, really, or not used very much in the
yeah.
perfect location, right?
Yep. NBA experience went away.
And what was the Disney Quest was there, which
Yeah,
my
oh, that
kids,
was that was awesome too.
did you do that as a kid?
Oh, all the time. That was one of our days. We would just go there. Super fun.
I love it. Well, you were telling me we share gaming enthusiasm together. We were talking before we
Yes.
recorded. Nice. I'm excited for level
Yep.
99. That sounds like a great thing that's coming to Disney.
Yeah, it was really fun.
I didn't expect.
After after level 99, we went to the airport to catch our flight, and actually it kept getting delayed multiple times. So it went from like 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, and then finally they said, "Hey, you're gonna get down to Orlando. Your plane's coming in." And as soon as our plane came into the gate, they deboarded everybody that was already on that original flight, and they said, "Hey, everyone, your flight's been canceled." So that was on Friday. We had to sleep overnight in the freezing cold airport. So that was a day of our trip that we had planned to go to Magic Kingdom, kind of taken off the books because of this
Yeah.
flight.
Did you not extend it?
They booked us for a later flight on Sunday, but we were like, we're gonna miss almost our entire trip. So we luckily found another flight, 7 a.m. on a different airline on Saturday morning. So we really only missed that Friday, and we finally got on our 7 a.m. on Saturday and kind of able to get our
Hmm.
reservations and all that in line.
Did your dad
So
offer to fly Friday night if the crew wasn't going to be there?
yeah, he could have. That would have been funny. Uh,
Everybody, Dan's pilot. And I don't know. He might be a little rusty, though, right? I don't think he's flying
yeah,
much anymore.
yeah. I don't know if I could have helped him much there as a co-pilot.
You got the headset for it, man.
I do. Yeah.
All right. So
Uh,
you finally get down there. All right. I'm not going to go day by day. I got questions for you. Ready?
okay. Yeah.
So, one of my favorite parts of your notes is what happened at guest services. So, tell us about that conversation and how Disney was able to save a little bit of your vacation.
Yeah. So my dad is former military, so he got military tickets, and as a part of that, you have to activate those when you first get down there. Usually we go to Disney Springs when we first get there to kind of get them activated and then head to the parks. But because we just got there, we went straight to Hollywood Studios, which is where we were originally going to go that morning. And we had our guest services was fantastic. They activated our military tickets. We actually had my dad surprised us, and this was actually Ben's birthday day too. So he surprised us that day with premier Lightning Lane passes for Hollywood Studios, and we were like, "Man, we just got down here. We're kind of on a crunch for time. Is there any way you could rework them?" And she said, "Absolutely." So she actually was able to move our Lightning Lanes to Monday, also some of our individual Lightning Lanes to that Saturday, and really honestly helped us recover almost everything that we missed on Friday.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
What is the Premier Pass, Matt? Can you explain that for everyone?
Yeah, a Premier Pass is it's essentially a lightning lane, but for every single ride in the park. So in this case, we had Premier Passes for Hollywood Studios, which means you can go at any time during the day. As long as the park is open, you can go and use the lightning lane, but you're only allowed to use one on each ride.
Okay. Yeah. Fantastic. So did you hit them all?
Well, we actually got that one moved on to Monday, and we did hit them all on Monday. Yeah.
Okay. All right. You got that for Monday.
Oh,
Great.
yeah.
Because you were a little late getting in. You're probably like noontime by the time you got
Yeah, we
there.
got in around 10,
Yeah.
11-ish. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Ben's birthday. How was the birthday vacation different from past Disney trips?
I would say we just went to some nicer restaurants that we wouldn't typically go to as a bigger family. Went,
Aha.
yeah, we went to some nicer restaurants. That Premier Pass was something new
Yeah.
that was different. But other than that, I mean,
Yeah.
we went to the favorite spots. It's
Since
kind
you
of similar.
since you brought it up, let's talk about. It's funny. The one that you picked for his birthday, Le Cellier, was my birthday back in January. I picked that one because I hadn't been in a while, and I like steaks.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys like steaks. So tell me your
Oh,
experience
yeah.
at Le Cellier.
We love steaks, and so when we were thinking about birthday dinners for Ben Le Cellier, I actually heard it on your podcast. So you guys talk about it all the time as a hit, and we all of us had never been there before. So this was our first time experiencing Le Cellier,
Uh-oh, here's
and
my first test.
oh yeah,
Did
it
it look
was fantastic. I
good?
mean, we still talk about how good those steaks were.
Oh, good.
I Yeah, I got the filet. I think my dad and Ben got the ribeyes, and we got the sauce filet. You can get a sauce with every single steak that you get. So
Oh,
we just got a flight of all of them and tried them.
that's cool. I don't remember that. I remember the menu was kind of interesting too. They had different cuts, was it, on the menu?
Yeah,
How?
it was just I think it was the three that I remember was filet, ribeye, and New York strip. There
Mm,
might have been some more. They actually also had this as a appetizer. It's the cheese soup, the cheddar and bacon soup or
mm,
something.
yeah,
That was also very good.
that's
If you ever
famous.
go to Canada, definitely pick that up.
Yes, that is famous. Even like food booths. I think
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Food and Wine has it, but yeah, that's great because over the years, I feel like I've had mixed reviews from Le Cellier, but the last, definitely mine and some recent ones, like you said, we've been hearing good things. So I'm always glad to hear a recommendation was
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. Two thumbs up. That it
Yeah.
was very good, and thank you for the recommendation.
I don't think you had any flops, did you, on this trip?
Honestly, not really, other than the flight. That was
Yeah.
our
Well, that's all right. So good. Then I don't have to worry that I steered you wrong somewhere else. So
yeah, no.
let's keep on the food. I'm going to try to pick the ones you had. I saw Olivia's for breakfast, which is at Old Key West.
Yeah, Olivia's was Sunday. It was kind of more of a resort day, and that was also very good. A lot of people have been talking about that, and that was a new for all of us. Another one that was new for all of us was that we I think we all got the fried chicken, and it was a brunch. So it was fried chicken with gravy
Mm,
and biscuits and eggs. Like
yeah.
it was very, very good. Some of the best fried chicken on Disney World property, I would say.
I've heard that before. Yes. There's been
Yeah.
debates between that and the one down in Disney Springs. So what's
Yeah,
the
that one takes the cake.
Art's Homecoming is
I
yeah.
haven't been there, so I don't know how to compare those two, but yeah, so far Olivia's is my favorite.
Doesn't surprise me. That's great. And it's very convenient, right? When you're staying at Old Key West.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I see you got Sanangel Inn, which I had kind of a bad experience last time I was there, but it's been a while. What'd you think?
That was another new one. We had never been there before, and that was on Monday, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. And that was a first visit for us. We all of us ordered tacos. They were pretty solid.
Yeah.
And I like the ambiance in there. You're inside of the pyramid in Mexico, and it's nice and cool and dark, and it's really good. So I thought it was a good meal, and it was good vibes.
For sure. I love the Mexican Pavilion. It's one of my favorites. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just like Mexican food as well, so
I'm
can't
with,
go wrong.
I'm with you there. Big fan. And I think I skipped. You had a surprise dessert at Le Cellier.
Yeah, we were really full, but the waiter figured out it was Ben's birthday, and so he still brought chocolate mousse in the shape of a moose to Ben for his birthday, and that was also solid, very solid. I mean, you can't go wrong. I'm a big chocolate guy, so you can't go wrong with chocolate mousse. I love it.
Yeah, I think I had the same thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm so glad that worked out well. Let's keep going. Crystal Palace for brunch.
Mhm.
What
So
made
that
you?
was Tuesday. We were just doing a little like Magic Kingdom morning, and then our flight was later in the evening. And we decided to go to Crystal Palace for brunch because I've been hearing things about these churro Mickey waffles,
Oh, boy, you take
and they
good
are
notes.
at Crystal Palace.
Right.
And again, Crystal Palace is kind of a staple in our family. I think we go there almost every trip. We've been going there since we first started going to Disney. It's kind of a nostalgic place to go for us.
Yeah.
So we went, and yeah, it was really good. They had this shrimp and grits there that I've
Mm,
never had before that I thought was kind of a hit there.
yeah.
And again, the Trio Mickey waffles, I would say, are the best dessert, one of the best desserts. And if you go, here's a tip: if you go right in between breakfast time and lunchtime, I think around 11 when they do the switch, you can get both. So if you go in, you can get breakfast, and then if you stay long enough, they'll bring out some of the lunch stuff and you can go get the lunch spread as well.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we agree with you too. My wife and I, we were there last time. We were there too. And we've always enjoyed it. It's got good variety and yeah, that sounds good. When I first heard that, churro waffles, I mean,
They are very good. I ate so
sounds
many, I think I almost got sick. So,
there it does have that problem with the
yes.
buffets.
Yeah, don't eat too many of this.
Are they sweet?
Oh, it's like you're eating a churro, like a giant churro.
A lot of sugar?
It's like deep fried cinnamon sugar. Man, it's good.
You're killing me. I
Yeah.
I got some ice cream bars down in the fridge. I'm doing that after this. That's the best I can do.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, let's talk about these resorts too, because we talked about Old Key West, but this was a split stay, wasn't it? And had you
Hmm.
stayed at these before?
I had never stayed at any of them. My dad, he stayed at the Polynesian, but me and my brother had never stayed at either of these before.
You know, you got spoiled rotten on this trip, by the way,
I
Matt.
know, I really did.
You realize
It was
this is like
fantastic.
high end stuff we're talking about here?
Yes.
Your
Yep.
dad spoils you.
Yeah, my dad always likes to do that.
Is he a good
And
guy? All right, let's get honest. Was he a good dad growing up?
a fantastic dad. I think he sacrificed a lot for us and really helped us out when we were going through things.
Yeah. Well, your dad and I are kind of the same age. I have 3 kids, so your dad's much better than me, like in a lot of ways. But I'm a big fan too. He's a pretty special guy.
Yeah, he is.
When we had those, he told me all about raising the triplets. I
I don't know how they did that. I'm very thankful for them.
What's that movie? We're not worthy. We're not worthy. Was my response. Yeah, good stuff. All right. Well, yeah, Old Key West. I mean, a DVC. So you went on DVC points because I know your
Yeah,
dad
my dad did.
recently got
The
that
group.
too,
Yep.
fairly recently. And what's your take on Old Key West?
I liked it. I think it was a little bit spread out, which I think was the intention when they were doing the design. And we only got one night in there because of our flight situation. And I would say it was good though. Like it was very beautiful. I think they have a golf course or something next to it.
Yes,
Um,
that's right.
so the landscaping was really nice, and you could see some golfers every once in a while.
Yeah. The first time I stayed there, Matt, I stayed near the center and our room, I mean, it was like walk across the street and we were at the lobby. But our deck, we had a 2-bedroom there, and there was actually guys hitting into the hole right there.
Oh my god! Oh my
Yeah.
gosh! Yeah, I don't think we got that close. We were actually on the furthest building away from the center, so it was a little bit of a walk to get to the main.
Yeah.
It was still nice. I really enjoyed it.
I love the vibe there. We're going to stay
Yeah, me
there
too.
in September. What kind of room did you have?
We had a 1 bedroom, and it was like, I don't know how to describe it. It was like a suite kind of thing where it had like a kitchenette and had a sleeper sofa and a sleeper chair, and
Yeah.
then the 1 bedroom.
Really nice.
Yeah, it was a lot bigger than some of the other rooms I've stayed in before.
It is. I think there in Saratoga are like the biggest rooms on property. And it was, as everyone knows, it's the first DVC that they
Yeah,
built.
exactly. Yep.
It's good. It's real good. Still great. It's got charm.
Hmm.
Now, the reason I said you were spoiled because you got to stay at the Polynesian Island Tower. Not,
Yes,
not that not the rest of this is any slouching around.
yeah, I have been begging my dad for us to stay at the Polynesian. It's one of my favorite resorts. And we originally, when we were planning where we were going to stay, we had kind of Old Key West was kind of wide open for when we were going to stay there. So we could pick kind of any day during our trip. And I was like, Dad, if you could just get one night at the Polynesian, that would be fantastic. And he went on the wait list because it wasn't open, and surprisingly, he got one. He got a room in the tower. So that's where we ended up staying Sunday and Monday night. And oh my gosh, so many good things to say. The vibe, I love the Polynesian vibe. The resort is just fantastic. The restaurants are really good. So nothing but good things to say about the Poly.
Do you think it's my favorite? What do you think? Would you put it at your favorite?
Oh yeah, it's definitely my favorite.
Yeah. Now that you stayed at the tower, what was your impression walking up to the tower and knowing you're staying there?
I was starstruck, starstruck to say the least. So I liked how they had these little like observation decks in
Yeah.
between floors.
Yes. Isn't
It
that
was really cool.
great idea, right?
Yeah, I know.
Did you hang out there at all?
We hung out there a little bit just to kind of see the view, but
Right.
didn't stay there for fireworks or anything.
You probably heard me say I think that's the best view on property. One of the best. I mean, when you walk up to that Wailulu lounge and you look off to Magic Kingdom over the lake, come on. That's
Oh, I know.
right. And then, like you
Beautiful.
said, that seeing area, whatever it's called, balcony, it's not your room, but it's a place where you can have a little community space.
Hmm.
And it has that same view.
It's beautiful.
It's
Yeah.
killer. I know. And what was a one bedroom there too?
Yep. It was a one bed with a sleeper sofa,
Hmm.
a little bit smaller than Old Key West. Well, actually, a lot of bit smaller than Old Key West, but
Right.
it was still not very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
And we had a balcony as well. Didn't have a theme park view or anything, but
Yeah.
still, like you could just go up to that observation deck and look out and see the
Right.
theme park anyway. So didn't really matter.
Yeah. I love it. That's one of my favorite places. I'm
Yeah,
glad you got a chance.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys got a chance to do that. All right, now I got lounge questions for you because you did a bunch of lounges.
Hmm.
You did some great ones. I want you to kind of rank them, Matt. So I've got on your list, tell me if I missed one, Nomad Lounge, Enchanted Rose, Wailulu, Steakhouse 71, and Geo 82. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What was number 5, you think? Put you on the spot. Make it tough because those are all good
number
ones.
5. I would say Enchanted Rose was number 5.
All right.
Number 4.
Well, let's describe
Man.
Enchanted Rose first.
Okay. It was very regal. I think it was. I mean, it's at the Grand Floridian. I would say I'm not a very regal person. That's not really my vibe. But it was nice. They had some fun and interesting drink choices, but it was a cool vibe. It gets themed after the Beauty and the Beast movie, right?
Yeah.
So it was very like regal and nice, and they had some good music playing in there.
Yeah. So what do you guys like for drinks when you go to these lounges?
My dad and my brother normally go for some bourbon or something or other. I'm more of sweet, fruity kind of drink. I'll get a beer most of the time, but for these fun lounges, I have to go get something out of the ordinary.
All right. I have the same opinion. I learned by going to Disney World. I like more of the casual settings.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm the same way.
I haven't said that, but of course, that's a gorgeous resort, and fortunately, I had a chance to stay there a couple times, and it is. But there's like weddings going on. There's a lot of formal things happening.
Exactly. Yeah. It's I guess they like that vibe. When I told my dad actually when we were walking there, I was like, Dad, I don't know. Sometimes I don't feel like I'm supposed to be here. It's a little too fancy for me.
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's like, it's just that I think I like the Wilderness Lodge better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or the,
That is one place that I've never been that I do want to go.
yeah, I've not done a lot. I think I did one night there and I did the cabin, which is like the best place on
Oh,
property to
wow.
stay.
That's awesome.
One night at the cabin, I did Matt. Yeah.
Wow.
I always beg my wife Margita to pick that one. I like hanging out there whenever I can.
The cabins, is that like the fancy ones with like the hot tubs?
Oh
Is
yeah.
that those? Okay.
Well, I don't know if you could say fancy, but it's, I mean, luxurious. It's a
Yeah. Yeah.
luxurious cabin, right?
Yep.
But
Okay.
it's like a log cabin, so it's hard to say fancy, I suppose.
Yeah.
But it's
Nicer than a typical log cabin, I would say.
it's no Abe Lincoln cabin, right?
Right. Right.
On the water, and you can even see the fireworks when you're sitting in the hot tub.
Oh, that's awesome. I did not know that.
I didn't know either till I was sitting in the hot tub looking at them.
That's
Like,
cool.
would you look at that? You got the music piped in. Yeah, it's
Oh, they even piped the music in for you. That's even better.
really cool. All right, so number 4, which one would be of the ones left?
Number 4.
I think I know.
Let me take a look here. I would say, I don't know. It's so tough. You put me in a tough spot here.
Come on,
Number
Steakhouse
4.
71 can't be beating the other ones.
Let's go. Did you say Tambu Lounge? Is that one of them?
Oh, I didn't put them on the list. That would be another one.
Tambu Lounge we went there.
Yeah, so I didn't
That would
have
be
that.
that would be
Okay.
number 4.
All
Yeah.
right.
What were the other choices? Hold on. I'm trying to see what my choices
we got
were.
left Nomad Lounge, Enchanted Rose,
Okay.
Walalulu, Steakhouse 71, or GO 82.
Okay, I would put Nomad next.
Okay.
And number 4. Yeah.
Do you have any good food there?
We had the mushroom dumplings.
Ooh.
Those were interesting. So actually, I'm not a big fan of mushrooms.
Mm.
And then our waitress was like, "Hey, you should try the mushrooms." I didn't know they were or the dumplings. Sorry, I didn't know they were mushroom dumplings. So I was like, "Sure, let's get the dumplings." Until I ever saw the menu after, I was like, "Oh, I just ordered mushroom dumplings." But they were masked really well. They had this like chili sauce, so I just kind of dumped a bunch of the chili sauce on it. Took the mushroom taste away.
Yeah, I could see dumplings being good no matter what.
Exactly. Yeah. And then we also got the classic, the churros. I think these are the best churros on property from Nomad Lounge there.
Yeah, I've heard that. This is very popular. Are all these kind of first that you've not been to before?
I've been to Nomad one other time, but almost all of actually, I think all of them were firsts for me. Yeah.
All right. We're moving our way up the list. What would you put next?
All right. Let's put GO 82 next.
All right. So you still got Walalulu and
Steakhouse 71.
I'm surprised. See, wow. Okay. GO 82. What'd you guys have there? What'd you drink there? Because I talked your dad into doing the bourbon flight last time he was there.
Oh yeah.
I said you got to do the bourbon flight.
Gotta do it once.
Yeah.
We just got the charcuterie board. My dad loves charcuterie, so he got the charcuterie board for all of us to share.
Right.
And that was good.
Yep, good choice.
Very good.
I like that too.
Yep. And I think they changed up some of the drink menus. I don't know how long ago it was, but it was a little bit different than the first time we went, which was last year, a couple years ago.
Yeah, I want to say, boy, time flies. I want to say it's only been open like a year, but I could be way off. Maybe a little longer. Yeah.
Yeah. But it was really good. I had a better time this time around than I did last time.
Really? How come?
I think just the change of drink menu was really doing it for me. They had a few different drinks than I had last time that were very good.
Do they have a time limit there? No.
I don't know. I don't think they did.
No,
they gave us somewhat of a time limit because they were about to do the firework dining. I think if you get there are certain seats that they're like, "Hey, you're only allowed 45 minutes at this seat because it's part of the dining firework package." But luckily, we didn't have any of those.
Okay, gotcha. That's a good one. I enjoyed that. And okay, which one's number 2 and which one's number 1?
All right, let's see.
Yeah, Walalulu and Steakhouse 71.
Number 2 was Wailulu, and number 1 was Steakhouse 71.
I'm like in shock. I don't know
Yeah.
why Steakhouse 71 beat these amazing lounges. So Honolulu, I mean, the location we know.
hmm Yeah. Location wise,
What
very good.
what made
Uh,
it what made it be number two?
I think the food at Steakhouse 71 was a little bit better.
Okay. What'd you eat over there?
So we did a little burger challenge, we like to call it. So we compared the Wayfinder burger at Wailulu
Yeah.
and we compared it to the Steakhouse 71, the stack burger.
Okay.
And it was a very tough, like this is a very tough one and two, but I think I'm a big like traditional burger kind of guy, so that stack burger really did it over the Wayfinder burger for me.
Wow. This is the one thing I'm going to tell Margita about because she's a burger fan when we go to Disney World.
Yeah.
She said
Yeah.
Wailulu was the best one on property, but
It it was very very good, and they both are
mm,
amazing burgers. But I would say me and my dad were just talking about this. If you are like a traditional burger kind of fan with nothing extra special on it, the stack burger is for you, the one at Steakhouse. But if you kind of want something extra,
yeah.
the Wailulu burger, the Wayfinder burger was a lot better than
Yeah.
for those. Yep.
I agree with that totally. Yeah. What's on the steakhouse burger?
I think it's just classic like cheese, and it's like a double stack burger.
Yeah.
It's American cheese, and they got pickles and onions and lettuce, tomato. I think
Right.
yeah,
Yeah. Wailulu's
very
got
good.
like a flavor to it, like a sauce. It's very
They had like the
juicy.
Hawaiian bun, the Hawaiian roll bun,
Yeah.
and they also have like this volcano sauce or something extra
Right.
to it.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Which is, yeah, I get what you're saying. If that sauce is too much for you, you might put that number two.
right.
Maybe. It's, yeah. Good
But they are
stuff.
very very close.
Yeah. Tough to
Yeah,
go try them both, right? You
yeah.
won't be.
If you ask me tomorrow, I might say Wailulu.
I get it. That's well, you did really well on that, Matt. I'm tough on you. You know, I'm not going to be easy on you
Yeah, this was a definitely a tough one. Put me
just
on the
because
spot.
your dad's famous. I'm not going to be easy on you.
Yeah.
I did see you did do Beacon Barrel too. Throw that in.
Yeah,
That's
we did.
a
Yeah, and
lounge.
that would might have been my number one if that was on the list. That was
All right.
awesome.
Really? So why did
Yeah,
you like that so much?
I just like the ambiance, I think, and we were sat in a pretty good section. I remember hearing you talked about you were when you went, you were back in that back little area. You couldn't really see a whole lot. We had like a booth, and we were right next to those ships in a bottle, so we got to see that going off, and
Yeah.
I was able to walk up and see the bar with all the really cool stuff
Mm.
there, a lot of theme stuff. I don't know. I just really like the drinks and the vibes in there. It was very, very good. And we got a couple of food items, maybe just one. Yeah, it was just one. It was that
Corn cake?
some corn cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it was.
Right. Yeah. No, I like that too.
hmm
I think that was my meal one day.
Oh yeah.
I was rushing over there and hadn't eaten. Speaking of flights, ours was late, I think. I mean, by the time we got in there, I skipped lunch. I skipped my lobster roll at
Oh
Columbia Harbor
man.
House. Yeah, that was not a good start. You thought you had a rough start, right?
Right. Skip the lobster roll, man. So actually, it's
Tragedy.
funny, and that Beacon Barrel was originally supposed to be for that Friday that we had missed, and we were able to get some help from guest services moving that over
Oh,
later. So
that's
that
a
was
big
another,
that's a big
yeah,
deal.
yep.
I wonder it might be getting easier to get in there now. It's been there a little bit
I
now.
would say so, but it's still pretty crowded. We still had a time limit. They still do that.
Yeah, I wanted to say about Polynesian even. When did you book the trip, Matt? When did your dad set these
I
up?
don't quite remember.
How long ago? Was it
Might-
short time?
It's a shorter time
Yeah.
than normal, I feel like. It was
Because
like,
I've scored Polynesian, which always surprises me that it's available when I get it.
right. Yeah, I don't know how it just came up and we were on the wait list and we got it.
Well, you only had 2 days, so that's not too bad.
That's true, yeah. Yep.
All right. And you also, looks like the first time trying the DVC lounges.
Yes, my dad is a recent DVC member, so he had went, I think you guys had gone together
Mm.
in one of them, but it was my first time going into these DVC lounges. I went to one in Magic Kingdom, which is where that old shooting range used to be.
Right.
And when I was in there, I was looking for like callbacks or something to the shooting range, and I saw like one of the rifles that they had. It was up on the wall. It's cool. But it was cool, very relaxed, and there was a little bit of a wait. You have to like go and sign up on the wait list to
Mm,
get in there. But it was really nice in there. They had Coke machine, like the freestyle
yeah.
machines, all these snacks. They really treat you well.
Yeah. It's like a VIP.
Exactly. And then they had one in Epcot also, which I thought was the cooler one, and it was like above the Figment ride in the big glass pyramid. That was just such a cool view. I've never seen Epcot from
Yeah.
that perspective before. It
Right.
was really cool to see.
And that was such a wasted space for many, many years. What a
That's what I've heard, yeah.
brilliant idea. Not too
Mhm.
difficult to do, and really, it's been a hit. I think they said it was going to be temporary at first, but I think they had such an overpowering, you know, response from members really loving it. You understand why now.
Yeah, I know. It was really, really cool. And they
Relaxing.
had the same spread, you know, drinks,
Yeah.
fancy drinks, and yeah.
Good chips. I like.
Yep.
I love those freestyle machines.
Me too. You can get whatever you want. You can mix stuff up. Yeah, man, it's good.
All the flavors. It's better
Yeah.
than Club Cool, as far as I'm concerned.
Hmm. Club cool. Club cool.
I
Yep.
love it. I love it. You've already been talking a bunch of firsts, but you've done how many trips to Disney you think you guys have done?
I'll have to look at my pin board. I get a pin every time I go there. So for every year that we go, but I think it's been almost 10, I
Yeah.
think.
So isn't it cool that you can see things the first time, even though you've been there quite a few times?
Yeah, exactly. And very, very cool to experience these new things.
Which one do you think was your biggest surprise of the new things that you did?
I was really surprised, honestly, by for let's break it down by like ride and lounge, because I was for the rides, I was really surprised by the new Buzz Lightyear refresh.
Yeah.
I think they did a really fantastic job
Yeah.
because that ride was like borderline, like really good, but they had the whole like gun thing and didn't really work. But they did a really good job with the new blasters and the new targets. And I think that was the one that surprised me the most.
All right. Who's the best player?
I would say myself,
That doesn't surprise me. The
but
gamer.
it's always competitive. Me, my brother, and my dad are
All right.
usually very close.
Fantastic. Then what else was a fun experience from the new stuff?
Lounge wise, I mean, honestly, all of them. Like
Yeah.
they've all blew me away. The food, very, very good. And because normally my family, especially when we go as a big family, we're all like full stink.
Yeah.
Let's rope drop to park close, and we're only doing rides. So we never really had a whole lot of time to
Yeah.
go to relax and do all these lounges. So it was a nice change of pace to really soak in some new things that or other things that Disney has to offer.
Yeah.
And now it just broadens my horizons to, man, there's so many other things that I can do. What do I choose? Yeah.
I mean, I think you're describing it perfectly, Matt. You've heard us say this that for a meal too, like you said, you had burgers at these places. It's relaxing, cool. Was it probably hot when you were there?
It was, yeah, it was pretty hot.
It's great to get out of the heat, have a nice drink, and I don't know. I think I don't eat as much as I used to. I've always been the buffet guy, and I'm still going to go to the buffets because I like the variety. But
Yeah,
nothing like you could just do appetizers at a lounge.
exactly. And you could go to multiple lounges and get
Yeah.
a little bit here, a little bit there, get a different vibe going.
Such great atmospheres and different things. Yeah, it's highly recommend. Yeah,
Really love those.
I like how you did that. Well done. Again, I know your planner. He's very good.
Thanks. He is very good.
Yeah. So, well, some of the new stuff. What'd you think of Big Thunder?
Big Thunder, it was a lot smoother
Right.
than in the past. I didn't know if they changed up that many scenes, but it was definitely a lot smoother
Right.
ride. It was was not as wild. It was, what do they say? It's the wildest
Right.
ride in the wilderness or something.
That's right.
Definitely was not the wildest ride in terms of how smooth the coaster was.
Still get thrown around, but that's just
But
the
yeah,
twists and
you definitely
turns, right?
do. Yep.
Yeah, that's good. No, that's always been one of our favorites. And I really love Soren. What'd you think of the?
Oh, I think it was rivaled the around the world one,
Yeah,
if not better. While we were in the line queue, actually, me and my brother were trying to think about where do you think we're gonna go fly over, and
yeah,
we got almost half of it just because they're so monumentous things. But I really liked how they incorporated the different smells into it as well. I didn't know if they were able to, how
yeah,
they were gonna do that, but I thought it was really, really good. And Soren's always a favorite, so
yeah.
can't go wrong.
We were really impressed. My only complaint was I wish it was longer. And they so
Yeah, exactly. I feel like they had a little bit too much of California though. They had one of like a overview and of the city, and then they had the Hollywood sign, and I was like, could we do something else in California maybe?
I was thinking Las Vegas.
Exactly, yeah, something like that.
There's so many beautiful places that our country has to offer. Yeah, so it's
Exactly.
kind of tough to pick just one
Mhm.
or do
I
Hawaii and
agree.
Alaska too.
Exactly. I feel like you have to do Hawaii. It's a staple.
A wonderful destination.
Uh-huh.
What else was
Um,
new? Did I miss? I feel like I missed something that was new. That
the Muppets
oh
ride.
yes, you got to
Yeah.
see. That was one I didn't get to see. It was like
Oh,
I was
did you
short. Like
you were yeah.
I think
So that was brand new. I think maybe a week before we
mm,
got there. Very new. But I thought they did it very well. I liked it. I'm a Muppets fan, so I'm not gonna complain. And they didn't really change any of the physical ride itself, so
right.
nothing crazy changed. So it's still the same thrill coaster, and just they just rethemed it to the Muppets, and I thought it was solid. I liked it. I liked the Muppets, and I like the songs. They had good song choices.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Well, I think that's the thing I would think. I mean, I'm a huge classic rock, and I always loved the Aerosmith. I mean, I can't. Here's another thing. Like, it's been there long enough. I'm okay with a change.
yeah.
And like you said, Muppets are cool. Kids will
Uh,
love that. And what was the music? Can you say?
I don't remember the exact song titles, but a lot of them were covered by like the Muppets. So it was like a song, but it was covered by the Electric Mayhem, the band that
Yeah.
was there. And I don't remember the song titles. I'm not very good with those, but
Are the vocals by the Muppets? Like,
yeah, some of them are. Yeah, some of them are.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
They're so iconic.
they are. They are.
I was at the parks the day that they closed the Muppet Land.
Did
Land.
you go to like
Yeah.
the final showing or
Yeah.
anything?
Yeah. I don't know if I was there at I was a little worried because there's going to be so many people. A lot of locals came. It was pretty cool because a lot of them dressed up like Muppets.
Oh, that's cool.
Miss Piggy with the Statue of Liberty and her underwear showing.
Yeah, was it the first time you've seen that ride completely filled all the
Yeah.
way, all the seats full?
Oh, the line was huge, man.
Did they use the rest of the line queue?
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I
Wow.
never knew there was a line queue that wrapped around the
Exactly.
building.
Yeah, I've never seen the back part of the queue.
Those posters back there. Well, yeah, we're looking forward to the Monsters Inc. land.
I'm really excited for that. I think that whole land is going to be really good.
I
And
hope they.
honestly,
Yeah.
after seeing the concept art, I'm not even mad that they
Hmm.
took Muppets away. And as long as they put them back in the park somehow.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved what if you say you're a Muppets fan. Remember when they did that overlay over in Magic Kingdom or a little show in Liberty
Yeah,
Square?
Liberty Square. Yeah,
Yeah.
the little puppet show. Yep.
Loved that.
People were upset that they took that one away too.
Right. Although you know what bothers me is I'm sitting there, I'll sit down and watch it, and there's people just walking by, not even looking up at the show, not even turning their heads.
They just
I get
it's just
irritated. Why do I get irritated like that, Matt? My wife thinks
uh,
she's worried about me. I need therapy. I think I should be in therapy.
sometimes people are really on one path. They said, I got a reservation. I need to get there now.
I go, they're going through their whole life not paying attention to what's going on.
Right.
But I love the Muppets too. They're
Me
good.
too. Yeah. Very nice.
My grandson, he loves the Muppets. It's still a favorite.
Who's his favorite character?
Elmo.
Oh, Elmo. That's right. Elmo was the OG. The OG
Elmo.
Muppet.
Somehow he
Yeah.
clinged on to Elmo so far.
Oh,
I'm not sure why Elmo has hit his. Yeah, we bought him some Elmo toys. He's got this little box. What's it called? My son and his wife got for him. Tony, it's called. And these little characters, you put it on top of the box and it'll sing a song.
oh, I've seen that before.
It's
Do they
really
have
cool.
Disney? I'm sure they have Disney ones. They have to.
Yes. So
Yeah.
we bought him Moana. I know. He's got Elmo. But yeah, he's also into Moana, but he loves music. So but he puts them on and he takes them off real fast. And he likes the Beatles, so he'll play the Yellow Submarine one. And you can
Oh,
customize the songs for it too with an app. It's pretty cool.
that is really cool. I didn't know you could customize
He
them. I
really
thought they
likes
were
that.
all preset.
So if you got a 2-year-old guys at home, maybe you already know about the Tony. It's keep him busy for a little bit. Did we hit all the new stuff then? That's a good
Um,
list.
yeah, we hit all the new rides, the new lounges. Yeah, that was everything that was new.
So yeah.
Wait, one more. The Smuggler's Run had a new Mandalorian mission overlay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which I had learned about like a week before we went, and I was really excited that they were just releasing it then. It was interesting. It was basically the same. I don't want to say the same exact ride. I think we were in a different spot. Yeah, instead of like the normal guy Hondo, whatever his name is, doing the mission, it's the Mandalorian, and he's like, "Hey, we need to attack this."
Oh, you
You
mean
know,
that mean
the, yeah,
the pre-flight thing? Show?
yeah. Well, they still have the animatronic
Yeah.
guy, but then when you walk in and you sit down in the ride on your little screen right before you're about to embark, it's the Mandalorian. He's like, "Here's our mission. Here's what we're doing," and you can even see it's a whole new scene. Actually, you go in and you do a whole different mission than what you're doing before.
So that totally replaced the old one, or they?
I don't know if it replaced the old
Yeah.
one or maybe it did. I'm not 100% sure, but
Yeah.
it was, I just knew that it was new because, and maybe it was because of the new Mandalorian movie that just came out.
That makes sense.
Maybe it's just limited time or maybe they scatter it. I'm not
Yeah.
sure, but it was cool to see that in the Smuggler's Run instead of the normal mission that you do.
I mean, I'm grateful that they're able to do stuff like that, mix it up, and like we talked about with Soren, right? We're totally cool with seeing a new experience, and like you said, the ride experience is similar,
Exactly.
but I love that they can change it up. Now, Hollywood Studio Monday, that became your makeup birthday.
That was our big premiere Lightning Lane day. We also paired it up with Epcot that night as well. So that was our big premiere Lightning Lane day, and we just hit them all. We did all the awesome rides.
Any particular moment that was really great from that makeup day?
Um, that was the first day that we did the Muppets Rock and Roller Coaster, so it was really cool to experience that, like right from the get-go. Awesome start to the day. And we actually had a kind of a impromptu Oga's Cantina
Hmm.
run that day too. My brother just requested, "Hey, any chance we could get into Oga's today?" And my dad was like, "Sure, let's try it." So we hopped on the wait list and walked around the park a little bit, and they said, "All right, your table's ready," and we were able to sneak one in there really quickly. So it was a walk up list success.
Did you try anything in there?
The
Wise?
you got to get the fuzzy tauntaun. That one's good. That one might be my favorite one.
Yeah.
Just so cool. Just numbs your lips and it's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
Yes. Be
And
careful.
I think they had a couple of new food items. And again, I hadn't been there. I haven't been in there in a little bit, so I don't know how recent this is, but we got this like cheesy pretzel bread with this like queso dip, and that was really the good
Yeah.
thing that they added food wise. I think when I first went there, it was strictly like drinks,
Mm.
but now they have some nice food.
They have an interesting. They've changed at the charcuterie board, but the last one I had there was pretty good. You get funny names, and the meat looks a little strange.
Yeah, I haven't gotten the charcuterie board, but I'm sure it's also very good.
I mean, you guys hit so many cool things in a
So
short
many
period of
things,
time,
and
right?
yeah, yep,
Yeah. Again, your dad's notorious for that.
yeah. We were really sitting there planning. Okay, we can go this, this, and this, and I mean, it kind of helped that the lounges. There's not really a reservation. That's kind of what made it a little bit flexible for us.
Mm,
Was these lounges besides like Beacon Barrel and Ogus sometimes. You don't need a reservation to go,
right.
which helped us be a little bit more flexible.
Yeah. Fantastic. Well, do you think Ben had a good birthday?
I think he had a fantastic birthday. He still talks about that steak at Le Cellier,
Nice.
and he really enjoyed the trip, and it was fun to have a nice change of pace.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah. I was just
having
thinking the pace was good then.
It was very very good. Yeah, I think it was a nice like we would have like a really high intensity day, and then we'd have a really chill lounge day.
So, what do you think you learned from this trip? Sounds like you've already told us a few things, but you got any tips that you took away from this trip in particular that worked out well for you? Maybe maybe go a day earlier, Ben or Matt.
Maybe yeah, go a day earlier. It's never too early to go.
Add one extra day in the front.
Exactly. I don't I don't know if I have any like crazy tips. I think I sprinkled a few in there as we
Yeah,
were chatting, but
yeah,
I think that this trip was to kind of sum it up. We've been so many times, and even us going so many, there's so many firsts, so many new things
yeah,
that are there for you to explore. Like
yeah,
they're always constantly refreshing. We had so many new rides. We went to I had these new lounge experiences, new snacks, new resorts to stay at.
yeah.
So everybody always asks, and me and my dad were talking about this. You can always go and explore these new things, and people say, "Well, haven't you already gone? Isn't there? Aren't you bored when you get down there? Because you already done everything." Well, as this trip showed you, there's a lot of new
Yeah.
things to experience every time that you go, and even it's not just things that are brand new that just came out. Like I had a whole wide range of lounges that I've never been to that I got to experience for the first time. But I've been there for a while.
Yeah. And it's the people you're traveling with. You got a different dynamic.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's
This time was more of a smaller guys trip. We
yeah,
were able to squeak in a couple walk-in stuff and get through things faster because we was just
yeah.
three of us rather than a whole family of six. Or if you're traveling with a family of 18, it's a little bit harder to plan
Yeah.
around those things.
Are your sisters big fans
Yes,
also?
they are. They definitely have enjoyed it. I would say my sister Anna, one of the triplets, she enjoys it a little bit more than Megan does, but we all really enjoy it,
Uh,
and then we have a good time when we're there.
I'll say you did. I,
Oh yeah, it was fantastic.
I see no flaws in this trip.
Yeah, and I was surprised that we were able to recover everything that we missed on Friday. I was a little worried that we weren't going to get that Beacon Barrel or, we were going to miss some of our premiere pass on Saturday, but guest services did a really good job in helping us fix everything. And we kind of scavenged our Friday that we missed back.
We tell people to be flexible. Now, I'd be upset if, I mean, the way that they canceled your flight, we had that coming home from Disney World one time where they kept delaying us and delaying us. And someone got up there and got really irate.
Wow.
The person, I mean, they can't do anything about it, but they said, you guys must have known you were going to cancel this flight like 3 hours ago.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, that's
The
what we were
thing.
saying. If you knew the flight was, or
Yeah.
why did you wait until the last minute
Right.
when it just deboarded to tell us it's canceled? Why didn't you tell us before it even landed? I don't know.
That's the thing I picked up on, that people were actually leaving the plane. You know you have a plane that was supposed to be your plane. It's probably the crew. Was it late at that point?
It was like midnight, so
Right.
I think it was the crew that was like, yeah, we're not gonna fly, or maybe the airport was closing or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So, but it's great that did not. It sounds like it didn't deter you guys. were flexible. You bounced back and kept your chin up.
Yeah, we did. And I still got my new snacks and things that I wanted. Oh,
What were the new snacks?
I forgot a couple of new snacks, Kurt.
Yeah.
One of them was at Animal Kingdom, and I think somebody had been on your podcast and said it was the cookie dough brownie
Yes.
ice cream. Oh man, it really lived up to the hype.
Wow.
It was so good. And even the cast members were like, "Can I have a bite of yours, please?"
You got cast members trying to steal your snack.
Yes. That was really good. And
Yeah.
this was another one. Me and my dad is now one of our favorite Sundays. We were originally gonna go to Beaches and Cream on my brother's birthday, but we were just so full from Le Cellier that we decided not to go.
Yeah.
And to make up for our a lack of ice cream, we went to the Plaza in Magic Kingdom and we got the All-American Sundae.
Yes.
It was like a mini No Way Jose.
Yeah.
And I thought it was fantastic.
Yes. Is that doesn't come in a kitchen sink, or does it?
I don't think it does. It was just like in a cup.
Yeah. A mini note. So it had peanut butter and chocolate.
It was like a scoop of chocolate ice cream, a scoop of vanilla, peanut butter, hot fudge, whipped cream, all the good stuff.
You're killing me. I got to have my ice cream tonight.
Yeah, go get your ice cream bar.
It's going to be hot. I'm going to enjoy my Klondike bars.
Those are
two.
good.
Did you ever have the No Way Jose then over at Beaches?
I have, yes. Yeah. Very good. One of my favorite ice cream sundaes of all time.
I think we share a lot of our favorites on this conversation. It's so nice to meet you. Let me ask you this one last question. If you think back on this trip, is there one moment that you would take away spending time with your dad and your brother that was really great?
I would say that birthday day with Ben. It was really awesome because we don't live together anymore. Don't get to see him a whole lot. So it was really awesome to spend his birthday with him in person, doing all his favorite things and having a great time with my dad and my brother in one of our favorite places, and just having the best food, doing all the best rides. That was really special.
Well, my only complaint is I wish I was there.
Yeah, we wish you were there too, Kurt. You could have stayed with us.
I could have hung with you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very good. Well, so great to meet you in person.
Mm-hmm.
Well, virtually again.
Virtually.
I saw you when you were doing command control, but
it was great to meet you as well, and I'm hoping to be able to see you in person in Disney World someday.
I like to see that come true. Also, guys, we'd have some fun. We have a lot of similar interests.
We do have a lot of similar things. Yep.
Love it. Well, thanks, pal, and stay in touch. I'm glad you continue to listen. And I'm going to talk to your dad, too. We're putting together a couple episodes I'm thinking about for him, too.
That's what he was saying. Yeah. I'm excited to listen to those. I appreciate you having me on the show, Kurt. This was awesome.
You bet. Well, have a great summer, you bum.
Thank you. I've been living it up.
First year teacher, and now you got the summer off. You got any plans?
I just have a bunch of weddings that I've been going to. I'm at the stage in my life where all my friends are getting married, so I'm dropped a lot of money getting suits and renting suits, and you got to be in this state, in this state, and this state, and
you got traveling to do.
A lot of traveling. Yeah.
All right. Because where'd you go to school?
I went to Virginia Tech.
Yeah. So are these friends from college?
Some of them, yeah. Some are hometown friends. Some are college friends, and there's a lot of friends to celebrate.
Well, that's fun catching up with people you probably haven't seen in a while, too.
It is. Yeah, I haven't seen in a year or so. Yep.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Enjoy your summer, pal.
Thank you.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Hey, Matt, thanks so much for joining me on the show. It was fun getting to know you better, hearing your perspective after growing up in such a Disney family and seeing that the Disney planning gene definitely runs in the Robinson family. I also got to give a big thank you to your dad, Dan, for encouraging you to come on the show. I know our listeners are going to enjoy hearing a fresh voice and a different perspective on a Disney trip. This episode was such a great reminder that no matter how many times you've been to Disney World, there's always new experiences waiting. Thanks to everyone who supports the show through the Traveling Tiaras. Margie and Judy are helping so many of our listeners plan magical vacations to Disney World, Disneyland, the cruise line, Universal, Epic Universe, so many other incredible destinations. When you book or transfer your vacation through the Traveling Tiaras, you're not only getting expert planning, you're helping support the podcast, and we truly appreciate every one of you. Thanks so much. Get started. Email them, travelandtiaras@gmail.com. And to my amazing Patreon family, the Robinsons support us, and I appreciate every one of you. Thank you for contributing to the show. Patreon is a website you can go to. You can contribute. Go to patreon.com/geekinonwdw. That generosity helps cover the cost of producing the podcast each and every week, allows us to keep the Disney Geek community growing. Thank you so much for your support. And now I want to hear from you. What's one of those Disney experiences that surprised you the most on a recent trip? Maybe it was a lounge, a restaurant, or refreshed attraction, or something you've walked past for years before finally giving it a try. Come share your thoughts with us in the Geekin community on Facebook, primary place we hang out. Now, if you've got a Disney trip report, a favorite Disney topic, or a Disney story you'd love to share, I'd love to have you on the show. Reach out to me. You can email me at kurt.stone@geekinonwdw, or you can even do kurtstone@geekinonwdw.com. I've recently changed the website, the hosting provider that I use, so now I can produce 2 podcasts. And thanks for all the excitement and encouragement you've shown for my new podcast, Geekin' on Travel. I just had a message from Samuel Caldwell. You might remember the name Caldwell. Samuel's daughter is famous in the podcast, Bree. So shout out to Bree. I think she's in college now. So famous for coming on one of our anniversary Zoom calls and saying that she's been listening to the show. I think she said since she was 5 years old or something like that. And she was getting ready to go to college at the time. I'll never forget that when Judy said, "Oh my Lord." That has been the fun recently, seeing the kids grow up from their parents listening to the show with them. But Samuel, reached out to me about an Alaskan cruise. I'll be responding back to you, Samuel, to get you on. I got to make a commitment of how often I'm going to do that show. I have been really busy at work, and it's going to be wrapping up this next week coming up. I'm doing what they call a capstone project all week, working on a development project in Google AI technology. If that's something that interests you guys, that's what I'm doing at work right now. And it's been a 12-week graduate course, including all of my work and my podcast. And I think in August, I will start getting back into recording some Geekin' on Travel episodes. So thank you for your excitement there too. And especially those listening to Geekin' on Walt Disney World. We love this community and we love you geeks. Until next time, keep taking care of each other. Have a magical day, and may all your dreams come true.